A Whiteside though, that's a demon.
This nigga Cat finna get rich, bro. I got a young team.
I got a young team.
Besides PG.
Aiden, Ingram, Jaylen Brown.
I'm doing that game.
As we'll see Phillip Rivers and the Las Vegas Raiders versus Justin Herbert and the Denver Broncos.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Denver Broncos and the Las Vegas Raiders. Taken in the end zone, and he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. Rivers now to throw on first down. Short throw hauled in by Croft. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 6 catches, 74 yards.
And he was able to haul that pass in there, but he knows he's got a tough task ahead of him. This unit in the top 5 in the NFL against the pass. He's going to have to really work hard to get open. He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw him right there, but how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
They'll try and run forward. To about the 44. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done. One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Devin Bush came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. On third down, Rivers. He's going to go down again. Shaquille Barrett in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. On fourth down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Back deep, Jarvis Landry. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Taken in at the 11. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Broncos take over. First down and 10. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. Leading them out, the number 6 overall pick back in April from Oregon, it's Justin Herbert.
You know what I did in pregame? I made sure I touched him as he went by. I want a little bit of what he's getting.
The golden arm from last week.
Oh, how much fun was that to watch that game tape, all right? The number of touchdowns, what was that, 5 last week?
Yeah.
But 0 interceptions. So you think he's due to throw a pick? But I'm betting that he continues to streak in this game.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw again. Herbert. And the Raiders have got him. DeForest Buckner able to record his 5th sack of the season.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
And a few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert.
First down, Denver.
We're scoreless after 1.
Quarter with no score.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Toss play to Robinson. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
The ball carrier.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cover, only giving up a 3-yard.
All the way to the 2. From the 2, here's 1st and goal.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
They'll try and run. This is Robinson. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1.
2nd and goal.
Back to throw here, Herbert. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Nate Garrett. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
1st and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
They start with a give to counter. And they'll hit him for a loss as he's back to his 2-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
At the 2-yard line.
They run with Connor, and he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line. No gain that time, and it leaves them with 3rd and 11 coming up. I don't know that you've got a wealth of options here now. 3rd down from your 2.
The question is, how much confidence do you actually have in various aspects of your team? In your defense, in case things go wrong. In your quarterback to take care of the football. Your offensive line to protect it. If you're feeling pretty confident about all those things, you might take a shot right here.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
You're stuck with me in this booth.
Yes,
he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So now the 2nd drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
1st and 10 at their own 11.
Following the interception here, Rivers. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. So after a scoreless first quarter, we at least finally get some points on the board.
But it can't be what either of us expected, can it?
No, the safety's not what you expect for the first points of the game, but one of the goose eggs is gone. Now the Broncos offense, they get set to head back onto the field. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions.
On that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
The ball carrier.
All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football, all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
On first down, Justin Herbert gonna let one fly for Robinson. On Herbert, his third interception. Picked by Tracy Walker, and he will take it out to the 25-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
But we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw. Because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
He was looking for his favorite target, A.J. Green, that time. But it'll be second down.
He was covered by Steven Nelson.
On play action, Rivers. That's complete to his running back, Conner. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Rivers from the gun on third down. He's got his man. It's Kendrick Bourne. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Rivers on first down. Open man is Bourne. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one.
38-yard attempt.
Rohrwasser's kick is good. And they will jump the scoreline.
Can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. On first and 10, Herbert. Flush to his right. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Nice. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. James Robinson with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Broncos have retaken the lead. Out of the gun, Herbert. Well, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but his top 2 options were not available on that throw, so he went the safe route. Worked out pretty well.
It was like you were in the pocket. How about you going through the progressions like that? What a lot of offenses say, touchdown to check down. Look downfield first, bring it back to the line of scrimmage. Not easy for a rookie to do. Oftentimes they get one look, and they make their decision off of that. He went through 3. That was impressive.
Phillip Rivers, he is the focal point of our players' spotlight now. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up first and 10. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
At the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
To throw again on second down. Rivers, Tyler Croft, the tight end, the one he was looking for. Third down here.
Tyler Croft brings up third and 5.
From the gun, Rivers. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Quentin Williams able to record his 5th sack of the season.
And that's the 2nd sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
Now Landry. So call that a 56-yard punt with a return of about 11. And out will come the offense as they take over. So here are the Broncos to take over on offense. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Robinson. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. And they're going to speed things up here. Left side, the completion to his tight end. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Amari Cooper, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Herbert off of play action. Looking long for Westbrook. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Tracy Walker. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's Raider football scoreboard right now as we begin the 4th.
It's 2nd and inches.
From the shotgun, it's Rivers. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory. Down at the 33.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Brings up 2nd.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
Steps out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll throw again, Rivers. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. 1 score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll run forward, cover, and this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. He only needed a yard, but he couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Broncos will take over on downs. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Herbert sets up the screen to Robinson. Room here to run. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A gain there of 21 yards. Probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
And his throw is incomplete. Jarvis Landry, Pro Bowl wideout, the intended receiver. But it's going to be 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. He goes full extension, and he's got it. 23 yards the pickup there.
It's a gain of 23 yards. 1st down, Denver.
Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. Wide open, Amari Cooper. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. He's going to take off with it. And he will be out of bounds after a nice pickup. And that will also lead us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
He certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Touchdown, Denver.
They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the fourth quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that. I had an old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, don't just tuck in and try and ride it out. Go out and play and extend the lead. And that's what he did.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down. It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for it. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
3rd and 4.
Working out of the gun, Rivers. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowler, Jalen Ramsey. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Intercepted by the Broncos.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete.
It's second
Now
down.
that'll bring up second down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
And 10 yards to go.
Going to throw on third down with Herbert. Eluding the pressure right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up fourth. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. And they move this all the way down to the 9. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And it's caught. Touchdown, Denver. Jonnu Smith. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Broncos use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the fourth quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like fourth quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
Taken in the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Denver defense, they get ready to do battle again here. They've played excellent. Another stop here, that would just be the icing on the cake.
You definitely want to finish things off the way it's gone throughout the day, and it's gone awfully well for them. They don't want to give up any type of a fluke, any type of a big play here. That'll leave a bad taste in their mouth as they go in and celebrate.
Yeah, they want that good cake taste, right?
No doubt about it. That 6-layer cake.
Frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and they haven't done it successfully. A penalty as a result of that hit there.
The first down throw here for Rivers. Got the connection here to Bourne. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll make it a second down. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Green's got it over the middle. Now Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. First down, Rivers. He'll get this to Connor underneath. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Throwing again on second down. Rivers out right to Bourne. And he is out. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
To the air again here, Rivers. Screen pass to Connor. No gain on the screen there. It's second down. So this one will wind up a Denver victory, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for the Broncos, they're setting themselves up as a major contender as they move to 8-1 now on the year. And they will head home next week to take on the LA Chargers. Meanwhile, for Las Vegas, their season is on life support somewhat now at 3-6. And they'll get a home date next week against the Kansas City Chiefs. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.